Hello and welcome. Marvellous to have your company. We are launching a brand new one-day special, and it is from Pink Ink. And funnily enough, it's been busy already. Ladies, our lovely Mel and Kathy, thank you ever so much for, again, allowing me to play with all your lovely stuff. It is fabulous, absolute fabulous. Brand new to the wonderful Pink Ink range. And what I love about these, well, all of the wonderful farm animals at Pink Ink, well, the animals that Pink Ink have brought us, I think they put so much character into them. You know, everyone has got proper character. There's some quite humorous as well, and I love that. You know, they're joyful. When you look at the duck is my favourite. But when you look at them, they're just gorgeous, aren't they? Oh, pheasants. I love pheasants. Do you know what? It just makes me so sad because they're not very good at flying, are they, pheasants? I won't go on about that. Anyway, but they're so beautiful, aren't they? They're so beautiful. I love pheasants. You are Magnipheasant. You can say it better than me. Right, I'm going to show you those stamps in more detail. These are big stamps. As usual, look at the detail. The quality is absolutely exquisite. So you've got that beautiful duck. I mean, look at that. That is such a happy duck. I love all the movement in there, created with the flowers. I also love the two sort of silhouette ducks. They're fabulous. You've got the little flowers, you've got the little twiddly bit. He's fab. Have a look at him. He's ace. Now it does say, I'll show you the sentiment in a minute. Look, duck and disorderly. That's absolutely him, isn't it? Absolutely. So shall I turn him around again so you can see him? Look. Hello. I think he's fabulous. He's just weighing up, isn't he? Weighing up the scene. That's your first one. So that's your duck and disorderly. Already £17.49. Already 40% of the stock has gone of him individually. Already really busy. The next one now, look. Grab your goat you've pulled. See what they've done there? See what they've done there? Hey? Pretty good, that, isn't it? Isn't she just beautiful? I love all the flowers. I love, again, all the detail. I mean, that little old goat looks like it's laughing. You've got butterflies. You've got extra florals on this one. As ever with Pink Ink, the artwork is just beautiful. That border is such a good border. It's so good for lining up and making a really cool frame. Now, individually, if you would like your gorgeous little goatees, the details, bottom of your screen, of course, that is 416586. Now, last but definitely not least, your beautiful magnificent pheasants. And pheasants are magnificent. The colours, the feathers on them, they're absolutely beautiful birds. You've got the really big stamp, and again, that is a big stamp. You've then got your beautiful pheasant there with that fantastic tail that they've got. You've got extra feathers that you can use for backgrounds that obviously you can build your scene. Again, you've got the silhouettes. I love the silhouettes because it gives you even more detail. It gives you even more options to create backgrounds, etc. Now, if you would love your Magnipheasant, that one, details are there, £17.49. Right, okay. Your flexi is only £4.99 more. Okay, let me talk about price because you are getting all three stamp sets. There's a lot of stamps here. You've already seen each one is absolutely crammed with beautiful designs. £7.50 saving here, and you've got your two flexis. So today, for the whole collection, just £22.49. Let me show you the artwork that the gang have put together. Now, the Pink Ink gang, the creatives are fabulous because they do create some incredible finished samples, and they use all sorts. So you can see the butterfly. I love the colouring in there, and that's from lovely Leanne. This is from Leanne as well. She's done a really nice inky background, and then you've got the butterflies going around the edge. Oh, look at this one. This one is from Karen. Oh, Karen, that is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Just stamping some beautiful frames around there, and then just highlighting the little goat, and then she's 3D'd the beautiful butterflies in place there. Exquisite. Now this one is handmade by, oh no, Art Up Alive. I've said that wrong, haven't I? But look at that one. I'll try and say it right after, maybe. Yanis is doing it later, so he'll get all the words proper. I love that. The colouring is beautiful, because that is it, isn't it, with your pheasants? You really want to get that colouring because they are so, so stunning. I mean, look at that one from Gail. Isn't that gorgeous? And I love how she's done all the beautiful feathers to create that wonderful frame round it. That's stunning. And then let me show you some duckies. This is from Lulu. That's from Louisa. I love that, using the frames. Doesn't that look cool? Look at him in frame. That's quite fabulous, isn't it? Really, and I love this one. It's like that one. They don't talk about Uncle. They don't talk about Uncle Douglas. Because he's like, oh, you're a shady character with Douglas. You know, oof, he got up to all sorts. And that's got a net. I love that, because there's all sorts going on there. Absolutely beautiful. I do need to say, because like, they didn't put his detail in. So with that one, you see, I'm imagining all the photographs. Look, this is how I'm imagining this, right? All photographs, but then that one, they've sort of just gone, no, just put him in silhouette. We're not showing Uncle Ducky Douglas, because, oh gosh, I'm calling him out Dougie. But do you know where I'm going with that? Oh, Douglas. We're not talking about Dougie. I'm sorry, I don't mean our Dougie on. Anyway. Individually gone. I'm glad you rescued me there, Lotte. I love this. This is a real amalgamation of the fantastic animals so far that Pink Ink have done. I'm not saying anything about our Dougie. Now, wow, our bundle already, a third of the stock has gone. We have been live 7 minutes. This is meant to last 24 hours, and already a third of the stock has gone. I must admit, I've had busy shows just recently, which is marvellous, but I have had quality products. Now, if you do want to check your basket out, please do not miss out on these. They are absolutely stunning. I'm going to show you some of the goodies. And when I say I just mean I've been lucky. You know what I mean? So we've got now. Oh, I love these as well. Now, you've got some beautiful, beautiful stamps here. Honestly, these are exquisite. The frames, now, the ladies thought that these would go beautifully with your animals, because you've got some gorgeous, gorgeous frames. These are big stamps again. You've got really good sentiments in there. You've got loads of extras as ever. Really, really nice. We'll show you more detail later. You're saving £5 on that collection. Again, you've got your flexi there as well. Today, 2 payments, £23.74. 616157. Now, we've also got more gorgeous frames for you. And just have a look at this. Your Decadence, your Boudoir, and your Country Meadow. Stunning. They're so nice. I mean, that one at the end, the Country Meadow, I love that. Love it. Now, you can get them individually, but you're getting a £5 saving here. You will use those. And look, they're the frames from the ducks. Just the 2 payments, £23.74. Stunning. 588128. Okay. We had to show you this. Now, this has only been seen live once. You can only get this from us or from Pink Ink. Already, almost 20% of stock has gone. The reason this is so busy is because it's beautiful. So, honestly, when I saw this, so what you have got, and I'll just turn it round. So this is your beautiful art journal now. Have a look at this. It is printed on Bockingford. As you well know, if you are a massive fan of Pink Ink, Bockingford cord is exceptional quality. You can throw all sorts at this to colour it in. Kathy has drawn these sensational images, but not only do you get your main pages for your journal, you've then got all these wonderful accessories. Honestly, this is absolutely stunning. Now, it did sell out last time. It sold out so quick. What I'm going to do is show you, rather than these ones, I'm going to show you this, right? Because look at these boards. Look at all these elements, and then I'll show you the pages, how they go together. So you've got, aren't they fabulous? So these are your pages, and then all these are your accessories. So you'll have pockets on these. You'll have all your embellishments. It's up to you what embellishments you use on here. You might not want to use them all, which means you can have tons of embellishments left over. Absolutely stunning. It is good quality, which means obviously you can spend your time colouring this in. This, oh my gosh, this is so like a really posh colouring in book, but it's 3D and you play with it. I mean, the wardrobe doors, that goes on there and the wardrobe doors open. You've got your little love there. So that you could put over the top of there, or you can use that for one of the pockets that you're creating. You've got loads of little spaces for you to put your stamps in if you want to. Or, of course, you've got loads of fantastic embellishments. Like, life is pretty amazing from me to you. And I love it because you can make this as a gift, or, of course, you can make it for yourself. You could put, you might be putting photographs in here. You might be adding, it might be something for just memories that you write down. This is your next 2 pages. With that one, you've got your envelope. That's the top of your envelope. So obviously you've got the envelope flap. This is actually a little book. So you've got your page, and then you've got the front cover of your book. So you can literally make a little book that opens. You've then got all these wonderful accessories, like, of course, hinges, your bulldog clips, little locks, the little ink on there as well. And again, loads of plaques. Those plaques are fabulous. Because they're open, an open space, it means you can do loads of extra in there. Now, this one is your front cover, your sort of spine bit, if you will, and your back cover. Beautiful. And again, even more embellishments. I mean, the embellishments are stunning. I think the fact that so much work has gone into this, you know, a lot of work has gone into this. I mean, the girls, they spend a lot of time making sure everything is perfect. Can you imagine the planning that's gone into making sure everything fits? Your next page, you've got your gorgeous little mouse. You've got your lovely hand-sewn page that looks like all that stitching's been done. Again, an absolute wealth of beautiful embellishments. You've got your little pockets in there, which again, absolutely exquisite. This bit is the actual mechanism for your spine. You do get full instructions. It's really easy to put together. One more page and then I'm going to show you what they've been doing with this. So there's your instruction, and again, I mean, you could cut that out if you wanted to and make it into a frame. I mean, you could actually make it so you keep this open and you slip something in there. So that's a lovely thing. You've got pockets again. Again, all the embellishments. Look what the girls have done. I mean, I've got a lot to show you here, so it's worth looking at though. Look at these, and then I'll show you the one made up first, because look at this. Look at this. So it's got the little clothes the fastener, and that actually does slip down there, so it actually fastens. The pages are easily put in, so you create the spine and the pages are just glued into the spine. Look. So you've got the little wardrobe that opens. You can put anything in there. You've got enough space to personalise this. You've got the beautiful little postcard there. Of course, you can put another postcard on top. You don't have to. You've got your little envelope, so you can put something in there if you want. All the embellishments, you get in all of those embellishments. You've got the book. Look, that is actually... Oh, look, it's like got the thread there. I will open it. Bear with. I know I'm spending ages doing this, aren't I? But it is absolutely beautiful. It's so worth it. I tell you what, folks, the last time this ran, it sold out within 20 minutes. If you were one of those people lucky enough to get it, please send photos in. I would love to see what you've done with yours. Because the thing is, with this, you can personalise it. You can make it yours. Look at this. Look at that. How ridiculously cute is that? I just think that is amazing. I love that because you can put your photograph in there, which is just sensational. You've got your little pocket. That's a pocket that the other postcard has been put in. Again, you can cut that out if you want to. The choice is yours. That is another pocket, so you can pop things in your pocket. That is a pocket. I love it. Isn't it pretty? Oh, it's so... And look at that. I mean, you are going to adore colouring that in. Let me show you the boards. I know I've spent a lot of time putting it exquisite. And this is the thing with pink ink. Everything is just exquisite. So these are coloured in before they're put together. So the idea is, and what the ladies do suggest, is you colour it before you start cutting out and before you start assembling, because it's way easier to colour when it's flat. Look, the pocket there. Now this is flying. 40% of the stock has gone. How beautiful is that? Look at this. Look at that. Oh, it's just so beautiful, isn't it? I love that as well. Now, that one's not been designed to open. And look at all these little embellishments. You're getting all of these embellishments. See, I just adore looking at these. Look. Oh. If you are getting your one-day special, you can add this to your flexi. I'm not being funny, but if you love this, imagine making this as a gift. You could make it and obviously colour it in, or giving this as it is, just a kit with some colouring in pens. You know what I mean? I just think this is exceptional. Obviously use other stamps with this. Beautiful. And look at your price. All that work for £16.49 on quality cardstock. This is such a bargain. If you're getting your one-day special, pop it into your flexi, and that's under £7, isn't it? In your, oh no, it's about £8.25. £8.25 in your flexi. Worth its weight in gold, is that? It's beautiful. 030762 is your item number. Now, we've also got dimensional cards. These are well cool as well. Again, these absolutely flew the first time they were seen on air. I think they've only been on air once as well. Now, if you do want to get your dimensional cards, so gorgeous. With these, you are getting that beautiful artwork yet again. You've actually got 8 illustrated pages there, and you've got so many embellishments. Only £12.49. Oh, it says brand new today. I'm sure they've been on once before. I might be wrong there. Yeah, we're not believing the banner. 312178 is your item number. Now, the Bockingford. We've been talking Bockingford. I love it. It just sounds so posh, doesn't it? This is top quality cardstock. It's got a lovely, lovely smooth finish. So it'll give you the ability to use all your watercolour stuff. But obviously with that, because it's smooth, it's easy to stamp on. Only £14.99. 63115185. And then we have got for you the ink pads. Now, as we know, Versacraft, the best ink for stamping on fabric, and they are so nice. I mean, the colours are beautiful. Now, already a quarter of the stock. Wow, a quarter of the stock has gone. You're getting 8 ink pads there, £15.99, 066750. Please check the website. It is very, very busy as ever. Thank you. Right. Now, when Kathy sends this in, it's just like, oh, this is so beautiful. So what you've got here, you have got, this is Kathy's workbook. I love seeing Kathy's workbook because it's so nice to see how her images evolve. You know, how her ideas, you know, the glasses, the hand, should we have a hand? So Kathy will do these, and her and Mel will get together and they'll tweak things, they'll debate it, they'll discuss it, what's going to be better. I do rather like the glasses, Kathy. Maybe you just need loads of accessories. Absolutely stunning. Look at that with the ducks. Now, I'm not being funny, but if Kathy had just drawn, like, all of these ducks, I'd have been a happy person, wouldn't you? They're all really, really brilliant. See, it's just amazing seeing how it all evolves. Then, like, sort of step by step by step. They're so cool. Look at him. Absolutely beautiful. And then the finished one there, all on tracing paper as well. So she puts them over, she tweaks, and I love this because they're all hand-drawn images. You know, she is a brilliant artist. Again, look at the goats. Aren't they fab? So again, following the sort of the journey of how happy birthday, you old goat, or grab your goat you've pulled, seeing the journey of the fabulous goats. We have got in here as well the journey of, bear with, I'm not showing you that yet, but this is a journey of the beautiful art journal. And look. Oh, this is a mixture, actually. It must be art journal and also some of the shape cards. So look, all the planning stages, all the embellishments. I mean, all of these have been hand drawn. It must have taken such a long time to do this. You know, actually planning the concept of it, which is amazing. Then actually printing it out. So these are the printed ones. Seeing the printed ones, does it work? Does, you know, are the ideas up to scratch? I just think that is amazing. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to really look after that. I'm going to put that out of my way. Really out of my way, folks. You know what I'm like. I do not want it near me because I am not safe. Okay, so what I thought, first of all, using the Bockingford, let's just stamp. These are glorious stamps. So obviously it's nice just to see the quality of the stamping because, as I said, they're beautiful. So if I start, I might start with the beautiful goat. Now, the thing is with these, if you're not sure about stamping, obviously use a stamping platform. The big, big stamps. So your stamping platform will give you lots and lots of, you know, lots of versatility, and it'll allow you just to go back in if it goes wrong. If, however, you're feeling okay, it's fine, then just use your, just stamp as normal. So I'm going to go in with my Memento. Now, I've picked out 3 greys with this, because when I was looking at the beautiful art journal, they don't print in black, they print in a softer colour, and the images really suit that. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to stamp in grey just to see if I like it. I've got 3 different greys there. I've got Memento, I've got Stays On, and I've got Archival. They do look really beautiful. On the Bockingford, they're going to give you an incredible finish. And I just wanted to stamp straight away just to show you the clarity of those beautiful images. So I'm putting even pressure. I haven't put anything under my Bockingford. Sometimes it's nice, and that's why a stamping platform is sometimes nice. But look at that image. Isn't that just glorious? And you've got all that detail. It's just such a happy image. And I think that's what the ladies bring to us. I think they just bring happy images. Now, what I want to do, let's start building up a little bit with this one. So my first one that I want to bring in is the beautiful border stamp. Now, the border stamp, I've even got me better. Oh, I've got a good array of what's-its. Not what's-its, obviously. Whatever these are called. Oh, good grief. Okay, folks, it's seriously busy. Almost 40% of the one-day special has gone. It is so busy. Please, please, please check your baskets out. Okay, look, this border. So I'm going to start my border about here. Okay. And then look at that stamp. How gorgeous is that? It's dead easy just to follow that border on. I've not gone in a straight line though, have I? But who cares? And then I'm just going to zoom this round like this. Like this. Look at that. Beautiful. See, I love this border. Things like this are quite fabulous because they make it so easy. Oh, look, I've wobbled a bit there. But they make it so easy to start creating a gorgeous frame. So, with that, I'll pop that one aside for the second. I'll then bring on the beautiful butterfly. Like so. Where I've gone a bit wobbly there, I'm not going to worry about it. So don't, you know, if your inking and your stamping does go a bit wobbly, don't panic. You can always, once you start colouring in, you can always start getting round things like that. So I'm going to bring my little butterfly. Now, I just want to give you a heads up, that art journal, once it's gone, it's gone. How's the stock going? 2/3 of the stock has gone. I am going to be using that art journal within the demonstration, hopefully in this hour. So just a heads up, I am going to be using it with my one-day special, but you do need to check your baskets out. If you want that one, please check your baskets out. It is seriously busy. Sold out within 20 minutes last time. Let's see if we can beat it this time. So look, I want to bring this one in as well. So this is from the ducks. So I'm having my beautiful butterflies there. I'm then going to bring in, let's have a little think, that one there. I'm changing my inks, and I've actually forgotten which ink I was using, but that's okay. And all I'm doing at the minute is planning my composition. So all I'm doing is doing my stamping. I'm using 2 different inks because I like I'm using the greys, but I actually like the different variants in the greys. Like one's got a kind of proper grey, one's a greeny grey, and I kind of like that. So that's where I'm going with this. And then look, now I'm going to bring my frame from there. So from there up. Obviously, if you're doing this, what I would suggest is actually planning it properly so you get a straight line. I mean, it's me. You know, we're never going to have a straight line, was it? And then I'll bring this one here. Now, what I don't want to do, however, is I don't want this shooting off the top of the page. Okay, so look, the length of it, it'll shoot off the top of the page. I don't want that. Even though my lines might not be straight, I'm not going to have it doing that. So all I'm going to do, so say I want to bring the other one in from about there. So if I put my mat just there, it'll catch my ink for me. Oh, messed up there, but that's okay as well. So see, I've caught the actual border, so now I can just pull this and come across. Like so. And just, your 1 day special, folks, over 40% has gone. Now I'm purposefully leaving a little space there. I'm leaving that space there because it's okay. And my wobbly border, it is a bit wobbly, but once you've coloured it in, it won't look wobbly. It does make me giggle. It's like, I'm so not very good at straight lines. And then, now, this is such a cracking filler inner. So what you can do is, any place where it's wobbly, any place where you've missed a bit, the stars are your good filler inner. Like there, with my butterflies, I'm going to go back over. Look at that. Boom. You're starting filling in. That bit there, start bringing it in. And I love this because I like the stars also coming out of the frame. I think that looks really pretty. Isn't it a gorgeous stamp, that one? Again, I am mixing in between my stamps, but that is actually with your lovely little goat. And it's just such a beautiful stamp, is that? Isn't that pretty? I love, with these, I love how it all starts coming together really quickly. I love how, you know, you've got so many gorgeous stamps. You can make it different every single time. It's just so beautiful to work with. This sunflower, and this is with your lovely ducks, I really like this stamp because this one is cracking. So there, I'm going to bring it in about there. Look how pretty that is. Isn't it lovely? So beautiful. And this, something like that, I cut out and that'd be on the front. I put this in an art journal, to be fair, but obviously you could make a big card out of it, which would look beautiful. And then, now am I happy with that? I think I'm happy with that. Now, I'm not going to do tons and tons of colouring in because of time, but just give you a little bit of an idea. So, you know how I was talking about going around the my wobbly lines? So to kind of hide my wobbly line, I'm just taking my blue pen, and this is one of the koi colouring brush. Now, we have got these on the website, so please check those out. In fact, they are on the show. $23.99. The lovely pens are these. Now, what I do love about this, look, I can start making that move just a little. So you're getting that beautiful blend. Can you see how it just blends out gently there? Oh, I love this. Hey, folks, I could be doing this for hours. I won't do this for hours, I promise. So going around the top there, again, nice and gentle. So just allow it to flick, and then while that ink is still wet, just drag it out gently, like so. And I'm bleeding it. Oh, I'm bleeding it a bit more this time. And that, see, I quite like that when you go inside the frame as well. So, if you've got your wobbly frame that I was talking about, if you bring your line inside the frame, like so, and a little bit outside, it suddenly doesn't become too apparent that your line might not be too straight. And here where my stamping went wrong, all you need to do, oops, flooded that a bit, all you need to do is make that blue stronger. and then it honestly, you're not going to see it as much. You can always go in. There you go. If you do want your beautiful pens, pop them in your flexi, and it's just £12. So it's not even that expensive. And they're beautiful. Obviously, you've got a nice mix of colours there as well. Sort of all your must-haves, all your necessities. And you've got some good skin tone as well. Really nice set of pens. And the lovely, lovely quality of these. They've got a beautiful, beautiful nib. Now, I know I'm going to get carried away if I'm not careful. And it is already past. So just very, very quickly. Very quickly, she says, not being quick at all. There we go. See how the frame starts to build? And the interesting bit about this, I mean, it is quick to actually build it, but the beautiful thing about it, you've created now your own little sort of colouring in book, so you can take ages colouring in with this. Now, my koi, I'm actually going to go on the glass mat first and pick it up so this isn't too heavy, and I like that because that gives me more control. And I'm literally just popping the colour on. I'm not being too exact like this, and this is you're just watercolouring. Your Bockingford will handle the colour, so it'll handle all the water. If I went in heavy watercolour, your Bockingford would absolutely handle that. I mean, it's a beautiful smooth card as well. You can tell it's a smooth card because I've stamped on it without any problem whatsoever. It is busy as this. Gosh, everything's really busy. Almost a quarter of the stock has gone. Really nice quality. 20 sheets there if you'd love to get hold of that one. And it works out at just 75p a sheet. And yeah, really, really nice is that stuff. So if I just put some little flicks there, like so. And what you do then is start building up. So just a little bit more, start building up your shading, start building up that beautiful, the texture, like so. And just building up your shadows and your shading. And it's just using those pens and also following the lines that Kathy's give you. Because obviously then, if you follow the lines, that'll give you the perfect shading. Have a look at the, if you're not sure on the colouring, have a look on the packaging as well, because that, I find that always really helps. The packaging is beautiful for inspiration, so do have a little look. And obviously the girls will share loads of inspiration from the design team as well. See, it's coming together, isn't it? Slowly but surely. Now, Yanis is going to have to give you updates because obviously I'm just going to be colouring in all night otherwise, aren't I? Please check your baskets out. It is ridiculously busy. I'll be quiet and carry on colouring in. Yanis, aren't they lovely?
They are incredible. Now, I've got to tell you, the one-day special, this is the launch hour. We are just halfway through the show. 50% of the stock's gone. That is stock that's meant to last 24 hours. I've just been having a look at some of the inspirations. They are staggering. I cannot stress that. Let me just show you, actually, rather than talk to you about it. Look at this one. Look at this from Gail. Look at that. Such a good job. You've got your main focal character, but then you've got the other stamps in the mix, the silhouette. You've got the this gentleman here. I'll just lift this up. Have a look at that from Annette. Or you want to introduce some of the other characters. This is so great. Look at this one. I love the goat just peeping on. But where Kathy is so special, and I know Kathy and Mel work incredibly closely together, it is a true collaboration, but you are not seeing any stock images here, and I know Leonie gave you a little glimpse into Kathy's art book. So you see the journey that Kathy goes into creating these characters. Everything is hand-drawn, it is original, and that to me is something very special indeed. And you see that because what Kathy does is give you characters that really do sing when you put them on an inspiration. So let me just go through what you're actually getting with the one-day special. you're getting all 3 sets, and there are so many stamps in each of these sets. Now the duck, which you can see here, the names are brilliant, by the way, and they always are. Nip and Duck. There, got to be careful how we say that, Leonie. Now, let me just show you the Nip and Duck. I'll show you the stamps that you're getting. You can only get it in the one-day special, but do you see when we talk about the amount of stamps and design work you're getting in just one of the sets? This is one with the Nip and Duck that you can only get in, let me just turn that around. I love him. I know Leonie liked him as well, with his little tie on there. You've got sentiments, we've got silhouettes, we've got filler stamps, worker stamps, everything that you need. So that's one set. Let's go on to, if I just drop that down for a second, and we'll show you the goats now. Look at this. And Leonie read this one out and it made me laugh. So there's your main feature, sort of hero stamp, but then you've got all these other ones. Grab your coat you've pulled, hilarious. You've got your butterfly, your flowers in there. That pose is exceptional. Now nearly 40% of the stock's gone individually for your goat, and then that's $17.49. Now I'm going to explain the relevance of that in just a moment. Let's have a look at your Magnificent pheasant. It's a hard one, isn't it? Magnificent. So you've got here that beautiful pheasant, and you're right, Leonie, the pheasants, they're beautiful birds, but they are dopey. I had a pheasant, it ran across the road, and they run across the road like they've just got out of the shower without a towel. Yeah. So you've got all of these elements coming through. But let me just talk to you about the price for a moment, because what you're getting here now, one set is £17.49. For an extra few pounds, £4.99 to be precise, you are getting the complete collection. Now, I do understand that's your first flexi payment, but you are saving £7.50. So effectively, you're getting one of the sets for £10. You are getting a saving, you're able to split the price, and you're getting the complete collection. And on top of that, it's the only way you can get your Nip and Duck. Other sets will follow. I think it's going to be a popular one. As it stands, we still have the one-day special. Please do not miss out, because with Pink Ink, and I'm such a huge fan of Kathy and Mel, I think they're phenomenal because they bring us something that is different. I get excited every time I see Pink Ink on our roster. So 639035, your item number if you do want to go for the one-day special. We've got other items that are proving equally popular. The frames. Let's just have a look here. So these are your frames. Now, starting with our summer hoop. You've also got your elegance, and then you've got your cottage garden. 28 stamps in total. These are £17.49 each, but you are saving £5, and you can get all 3 for £47.47. Nice symmetry there. 616157, your item number. And we're nearly a third of the stock gone here. Now, the reason why Kathy and Mel were so keen to bring these other stamps on is because they work so well with your one-day special. Nearly a third of the stock's gone here for another collection. This is your Decadence, your Boudoir, and your Country Meadows. 22 stamps in total, saving £5, £47.47, 588128. Now, the art journal, which is incredible. So the last time we brought this to you, it sold out in 20 minutes. I can categorically say that if this does sell out, we have not got any more stock to add on extended delivery, and 80% of the stock has gone. I think we are going to demo it, and you know what that means. It's going to fly. So my advice, if you've had your eye on this, if you know you're going to go for it, put it in your basket now, because it will disappear the minute Leonie starts playing with it.
Okay, this is beautiful, Kathy. Thank you. Do you know what Kathy did? She actually cut everything out for me. I must admit, it would have taken me forever. But look at all these bits and bobs you're getting. They are just gorgeous. What she highly suggests, the ladies highly suggest, colour it in before you do the cutting out, because obviously colouring it all in then is trickier when it's all put together. So please colour in before you do the cutting out. Oh, it's going to be one of those projects that you just lose yourself. You know, you'll spend hours doing this and it'll be absolutely gorgeous. It's such a nice way of spending time. So what I'm going to talk about first is the spine. So what you're going to get you're going to get the spine, the book cover, sorry. So you'll get the front and the back book cover. You'll also get the plate that gives you that sort of deep gusset, and that allows all the pages to sit in properly, because obviously you've got loads of embellishments on these, so you want it nice and wide to fit the embellishments. So you've got your pages. So what you'll do first of all with your front and your back, you're going to actually glue these onto there. Now, what I would highly suggest is, personally, I'd use your double-sided and wet glue. Double-sided to hold it straight away, and then wet glue to make sure it holds forever, because this is a really good gift. I mean, if you're making it for yourself, it's treasure. If you're making it for somebody else, it's just such a beautiful, beautiful gift. It is almost limited stock, Leonie, so don't spend too long getting your red liner tape off. Don't you just hate it? You're putting it together and it's like 10 minutes spent just getting red liner. So you'll take this, oh, I thought I got my other glue then, and then pop your glue on as well. Not too much, because I don't want it squidging out everywhere. And that is going to sit on there. It's got my red liner on, so I'm going to be really careful how I pop that on. There we go, perfect. Now, what the ladies also suggest is, perfect, she says not fitting it down. There you go, absolute perfect. What they also suggest, when you're cutting out the elements, I'll just let that dry a bit. So these, can you see around the page there? It's not cut right on the line. It just looks a little bit nicer if it's not cut right on the line. Can you see? So just give it a couple of millimeters. It does say it in the instructions, but it just makes it look really beautiful. Okay, now, it is limited stock. You know what? Oh, Leonie. So what you do then, I know. Well, I wanted to show you how it goes together, but obviously limited stock. I am going to be using this for stamping, because obviously the book itself, okay, it'll have gone, but if you've got the stamps, you will definitely be able to use this with your stamps. The second bit, so your spine, so I put the back page on, this is my front page, so there, where it's going to fold, I'm popping that right up to there. I'm popping a little bit of glue on, not too much, but I want to make sure. Okay, it's all in baskets. It's going to sell out any second now. All in baskets. Pop that down like this. And see, your red liner will hold it. Oh, I've put it back to front. But it's okay, it don't matter. And then, look, and then this will sit in there, okay? And that spine, that'll glue in there. I'm now summarising because I know it's going to sell out. That'll sit in there, which allows your pages. So you'll fold your pages over like this. So your pages will fold over like this, and then you'll glue inside, but then you'll put glue here and here. So on both sides, you're going to put glue on both sides of that hinge, and your pages will then glue onto your hinge like this. And that'll give you plenty of movement for those pages. Has it gone? Yeah, it's gone. So I might actually have to stop building. What I am going to do though, but look at that. I mean, it's ridiculously easy. The girls have put so much work into this. It's sold out, hasn't it? Yeah, it's all in baskets. What we'll do, if any bounce back, we'll let you know. But what I wanted to do with one of the beautiful pages, I'm absolutely going to build this together. I'm absolutely going to make mine, because then I'm going to use it. But I've already got, so what I'm planning for this one is that, you see, is going to fit in there. So what I'm planning is I'm going to have this fit in there. And look, paper clip. Can you see that? How cool is that? So the little paper clip is going to go on top. So what I did realise was the frames, bear with, let me get my frame. It's the one I thought I got out ready. Oh, I hate myself sometimes. I did get out, I got it ready. It's there, got it ready. So look, my lovely little frame is going to sit on there beautifully. Now, that is this frame. Let me show you. So it's that one. So it's my Elegance absolutely stunning. I did that weird thing where I cut my paper out first, and I'm not going to do that. That's a ridiculous thing to do. Don't do that. Don't cut your paper out first and then try and stamp in a tiny square. Cut your stamp first and then do the cutting, because I don't know why I thought I could do that. I must have thought I was super. Right, I'm using our lovely John, Mr. John next door, has given me a paper trimmer, which is a lovely, lovely paper trimmer. Okay, let me get my stamping platform. I'm going to use my stamping platform this time. So, taking my gorgeous frame, I'm going to pull this in just here. Now, I'm using my stamping platform this time just because I can. Okay, Bockingford, of course, beautiful cardstock there, and I'm just making sure that is perfect. Okay, happy. And then now this is definitely something I wanted to do in the grey, because I want this, my stamping, I want it to match with this. Now, I've got my 3 different greys, and when I was stamping before, it was like, so that one's a bit greeny grey, then my StazOn is quite black, but the other one is the one, and that is my, I think that's my memento. I might do another patch test because I've actually forgot, but I think that one, it was a toss-up between that one and the StazOn grey to go with. But I wanted a light grey because I wanted it to match, you see. I don't want a real black because I don't want it to overpower this. This is so beautiful. You want it to go with it as opposed to overpower. Let me just check my memento. I think I might use my StazOn actually, because I like that, the sharpness of that. Okay, so let's stamp the frame first of all. Like this. Now, obviously, your Bockingford using StazOn, perfect, because then I can start working with inks, I can work with watercolour. My StazOn is not going to move, so it'll give me that permanent effect. If you do want these frames, these are beautiful, beautiful stamps, and there's so much you can do with them as well. So, just pop that down. There we go. Now, can you see how I haven't done that perfect? Not a problem. What it is, and actually I know this now, with my StazOn, sometimes if you don't clean your stamp, I know that it's reacting with the ink that we're already on there. So, and this is actually spookily, because I use my stamping platform, it means I can re-ink and it's not a big deal, which is quite fabulous. So pop that back on again, and here we go. Doing a little bit more stamping. Boom. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to get it perfect though. There's a bit there, a bit there. I'm being really fussy this time, folks, because it's going into that beautiful art journal. And because that art journal is so exquisite, I want this to go beautifully in there. Boom, that's perfect. Okay, so take that out, moving my square. And this is again something that you'll build up. You'll build and build and build. Pop that over there, like so. So keeping that on so we don't lose that. And then what I'm going to do is cut this out. But before I cut that out, I'm already running out of space. I don't know how I do this. Before I cut that out, I'm actually... I won't lose any of my bits, my journal bits, because they're very important. I'm going to pop a little bit of ink on it. So I'm using my Distress, and I'm going to go just round the edges, and I'm wanting to use blue because I think it'll just work really pretty round this frame. And I like doing this well before I've cut it out, so like the lady suggests with the rest of the journal, because it means I can work from the outside. So working out of the frame, it means I can bring the ink in, but then it gets really, as I bring the ink in, it's really nice and soft. So it'll just give me that really beautiful faded and soft sort of gradual effect. So rather than it being really intense, and your Bockingford card is gorgeous for inking. Of course it's going to be gorgeous for inking. So popping this on like so. And look, I just adore this. And it's ace. Doing things like this is fantastic because when you cut it out, you're then going to see that beautiful, beautiful faded. Now, I did hear Mel. I did actually hear the phone go, and I heard, it's funny, it's like, oh, phone's gone in gallery. So our Mel has been on the phone. The girls have agreed that they can give us extra stock of this, but it does have to be on a 10-day extended in order for them to obviously get it printed, I suppose, and make it. So if you do want, but it is the journal. So if you do want this, I am so pleased because that did sell out ridiculously quickly. It's exactly the same price. Obviously, you know you're going to get it. 030762. It is absolutely worth the wait. This is beautiful. It is going to be delivered from the 11th of October. So if you absolutely adore this, please do not miss out on this. It is gorgeous. I'm so pleased. Thank you, Mel. Obviously, if there's anything else you want, and popping that into your flexi, I mean, it is absolutely worth it. Again, if you've already done one of yours, I absolutely want to see photographs. Email your photographs in. We're back on at 8 o'clock. So photos by 8 o'clock would be marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. And if you've got any of the girls' other animal stamps, email in photos. I love seeing all the stuff that everybody's done. It's so inspirational. Now, there we go. Happy with that. I'd normally flick water at that, but because of time, I'll wait until I've finished. But I love that. Popping it there again. So see, when it's there, you're not going to see that beautiful frame. Obviously, I'm going to be careful when I glue this on. But look, there's plenty of room. That's going to be where it sits on the spine anyway. And then I only glue there. I won't glue the top because I'm going to be turning it into a pocket. That's a gorgeous thing about this journal. The journal, you are personalising it. You're making it yours. That's just going to be sitting over the top like this. And look, that can go like that. So then that, you can pull it out like that. How beautiful is that? In fact, I could even have it like that if I'm careful with my gluing. I love it. So I've got my things, so I know where that is. Now, what I want to do is do my stamping. So I want to see my character within this frame. This is where you have to think about it. So think about where it's going to go. I know it's going to be like this. I know it's going to be popping over the top like that. So that's where I am. Okay, let me move that over a bit. Yeah, okay. So that's where I know my frame is going to be sitting. Now, you could put a pencil mark. If you put a pencil mark, you know exactly where you're going. That would be a really good way of working this, because obviously if you're not sure where you're stamping, it might go a bit skew-whiffy. But, like, let's... So I'm gonna see, I kind of fancy him sort of boinging down like that, but I'm not I know I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have my big duck. I'm gonna have my big duck though. Look, yes, be careful with the duck. Look, she's gonna be coming in like this. Isn't she fabulous? Now, to make sure I only stamp and ink her where I need it inking, because what I'm very aware of, if I ink the full thing, then obviously I'm going to go off into my frame. And I don't want to do that. I want it sort of just fading off. So I've popped it on the ink pad exactly where I want the inking to be done. So just ink this up. Now, I did stamp with stays on before, so I'm hoping my ink will be fine. Good grief, right, your one-day special, almost 60% of the stock has gone. You do need to check your baskets out. It is exceptionally busy. It's exceptionally beautiful. Your fabulous little duck, only available in the one-day special. That went in minutes. I mean, it has been such a busy night. It's one of those nights, I just feel, I think working with pink ink, it's one of those nights. Working with pink ink makes me feel really chilled out. It's just so, sorry, I'm looking for a pencil, because I'm telling you to work and get a pencil, and I haven't got one. So I'm just going to have to guess it, and I've only got a minute and a half. Right, okay. There we go. I don't know, I think their images are just Exquisite. They're just exquisite. Oh, woman. Oh, but isn't it gorgeous? I'm going to have to re-ink because my stays on. My stays on is being a pain tonight. I think it's possibly me. Right, we'll give you what's it while I go do a bit of re-inking. OK, your one-day special, folks. This is busy. You have to check out your basket. Almost 60% of the stock has gone. 2 payments, £22.49. Now, you can buy these individually, some of them, but not for long. You need to check your baskets out. Yanis, thank you ever so much. You've had a busy hour, haven't you?
I know, been a busy one.
Oh, he's been rushed off his little feet. 639035 is your item number. If you do want to get your one-day special, we will be back with you at 8 o'clock, so don't miss out. Obviously, if you want that beautiful little journal, oh, you need that. It's gorgeous. Please remember, it is on extended, but it is worth it. Right, I'm going to go and have my pie. And then... Right, ready for a pie. And then I'll see you at 8 o'clock. Get your photos in. I want to see your artwork and check out your basket. See you then. Thank you.